Rabindranath Jayanti, which is celebrated on the occasion of Rabindranath Tagore's birthday. So Saksham here will be presenting a short presentation on why we are celebrating the birthday of Rabindranath Tagore.
Principal, teachers and all my dear friends. Today I'm going to talk about a great man, Rabindranath Tagore. We will learn about his amazing life and why we still remember him today. Celebrating the legacy of Rabindranath Tagore. Honoring the timeless influence of a literary and cultural icon. Who was Rabindranath Tagore? Rabindranath Tagore was a visionary figure in the Bengal Renaissance who worked as a poet, writer, playwright, composer, philosopher, social reformer and painter. He wrote the national anthems of the countries India and Bangladesh. The life of a young Tagore. He was born in Kolkata in the year 1861 on 7th May in a culturally rich family. He wrote his first poem at the age of 8, displaying extraordinary talent. He developed a keen understanding of society and culture. Due to this, he is also called as Gurudev in Bengali. His father, Sri Rabindranath Tagore, was an Indian philosopher and religious reformer who was active in the Brahmo Samaj, played an important role along with Tagore's mother, Sri Sarada Devi, in shaping Tagore's future. Literary contributions. Rabindranath Tagore revolutionized Bengali literature and was important in modernizing it. His literary works like Gora, The Postmaster, Kabuliwala and Gitanjali continue to impress readers worldwide. His ability to weave profound philosophical insights into his writing made one of the most respected literary figures in the world. Gitanjali, one of his most favorite works, Gitanjali, also called Song Offerings in English, is a collection of deeply spiritual and lyrical poems expressing love and devotion to the god. This collection earned him the Nobel Prize in Literature in the year 1930 as its universal appeal and lyrical beauty. Tagore's role in shaping young minds. Rabindranath Tagore was not just a writer but an educational reformer. In 1901, he founded Shantiniketan, a school that promoted learning through nature and experience. In 1921, he established Vishwabharati University, a global center of creativity and intellectual exchange. He believed that education should go beyond textbooks, encouraging young people to engage with art, culture, and creativity. Why do we celebrate Rabindranath Jayanti? Rabindranath Jayanti, celebrated on the 25th of Baisakh, is a day to honor the great poet and philosopher. It is also to celebrate his contributions to music, education, and social reform. How do we celebrate Rabindranath Jayanti? We celebrate it with various cultural activities like Rabindranath Sangeet, poetry recitations, dance, and storytelling based on his works. Shantiniketan, where he spent most of his life, is a major center for these activities, reflecting the cultural richness of his legacy. Conclusion. Rabindranath Tagore's legacy continues to inspire millions. His writings, educational reforms have not shaped only India's literary landscape, but also global thought. As we celebrate his life and ideas, we continue to learn from his vision of a peaceful and interconnected world. Thank you.
morning to respected principal, teachers, and one and all present out here. Today, I, Paridhi Mandal from Class 8, will be talking about Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore's life creation. Deliverance is not for me in renunciation. I feel the embrace of freedom in 1,000 bones of delight. Thou ever pourest for me the fresh draught of thy wine, filling this earthen vessel to the brim. As these lines speak about real salvation attained through pleasures and joyful participation in life's myriad experiences, like a divine continuously offers the rich experiences. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore's life creations do encompass these 1,000 bones of delight, filling this earthen vessel, or the Indian art and literature, with the various colors and fragrances of his creative works, like novels, poetry, plays, and songs. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore, a significant figure in world literature, was not only a poet, playwright, or novelist, but also a philosopher and an educational reformer who transformed Indian art and thought into modern worldview through his creative works. His most popular work, Gitanjali, won him the Nobel Prize in 1913, making him the first ever non-European to be so honored. This series of 103 religious poems discusses themes like nature, divine love, and devotion. As a poet, Tagore wrote over 2,000 poems in Bengali, discussing themes like nature, mysticism, divine love, devotion, and freedom, with notable collections being Shonantari and Mansi. In fiction, Tagore wrote influential novels and plays like Chokhe Bale, Ghare Baire, Daghar, and Chitragar. He discussed themes like nationalism, identity, and women's agency, often featuring characters which were strong and female and challenging social orthodoxy. Tagore explored the nuances of human emotions and its complexity through his various creative works like Chokhe Bale, which engulfs a complex and bold narrative about Vinodini, a young widow who gets mixed up in the lives of Ashanta, a newly married woman, and Mahendra, a married man. Vinodini develops love for Mahendra, creating a mess of attraction, jealousy, and betrayal. Tagore's works have profoundly influenced film director Satyajit Ray, who turned his fiction into film classics like Charulata and Ghare Baire. His vision and values, which he lived and experienced through his life, found its way through his creative works. He advanced a vast canon comprising of paintings, sketches, murals, and hundreds of texts and songs. However, his knowledge wasn't limited to his textual creations. Rather, it found its way to the legacy which endured his founding of the Vishwabharati University. Tagore visioned it as a seat of learning which encompassed holistic development and spiritual development. His ideal was creativity, cultural harmony, and spiritual development. Tagore's values continue to shape the film, music, art, literature, and cultural fabric of India and beyond.
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে, যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে, তবে একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে, তবে একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো, একলা চলো রে, যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে।